Hi, I'm Kirsten Sinema, Arizona's senior senator. This month marks 2 years since our bipartisan infrastructure bill became law. I'm incredibly proud to have written and led this law, creating jobs, expanding economic opportunity, and solving real challenges in communities across Arizona. Arizonans depend on reliable and high-speed internet for everyday tasks like school, work, healthcare, and keeping in touch with loved ones. That's why I ensured our bipartisan infrastructure law connects every corner of Arizona to high-speed, affordable internet, including our rural and tribal communities. Our law has brought high-speed internet to the White Mountain Apache tribe, the Navajo Nation, the Hopi tribe, the Ak-Chin Indian community, the Havasupai tribe, and rural communities in Pima, Graham, Navajo, Apache, and Coconino counties. Arizona's continued growth and our ability to thrive depends on access to a clean, reliable water supply. That's why I ensured our bipartisan infrastructure law included critical drought relief programs and funding for Western water projects, strengthening Arizona's water security now and for generations to come. With the current crisis at the border and our state's economy relying so much on trade with Mexico, it's more important than ever to ensure our men and women on the front lines of the crisis have the tools and resources they need to keep us safe. When negotiating the bipartisan infrastructure law, I ensured that we modernized our ports of entry in Arizona, keeping out dangerous individuals and drugs like fentanyl, while speeding up cross-border trade to fuel a healthy local economy. A centerpiece of my infrastructure law was to repair and upgrade America's roads, bridges, and other major transportation infrastructure, including the largest investment in bridge construction and upgrades since the construction of the interstate highway system. Our law is already investing in key road projects across Arizona, including widening the I-10 to reduce traffic, highway reconstruction on the Navajo Nation, and safety improvements to US 95 in Yuma. All Arizonans know that increasingly frequent wildfires threaten the health and safety of our communities. That's why I wrote the infrastructure law to fund projects that protect communities against wildfires, support wildfire recovery efforts, and reduce hazardous fuels on federal, state, and tribal lands that can make fires even more dangerous. Communities are already seeing my law in action, including in Flagstaff, where fire-related flood mitigation projects have been built and prevented devastating floods earlier this year. From the Navajo Nation to the Tohono O'odham Nation and every reservation in between, I worked hard to ensure the bipartisan infrastructure law addressed many key priorities for tribal communities across our state. Already, my infrastructure law has made historic investments in critical transportation and water infrastructure, broadband deployment, environmental resilience, and security programs, creating jobs, expanding economic opportunity, and solving decades-long challenges while respecting tribal sovereignty. In the 2 years since the Bipartisan Infrastructure Act I led became law, it's already delivered record investments for Arizona and our entire country. My infrastructure law represents more than just pipes and pavement. It represents thousands of good-paying jobs in communities across our country. It means solutions that make a meaningful impact to help Arizonans build better lives for themselves and their families. And our law's passage shows real results are possible when elected leaders set aside differences, shut out the noise, and focus on fixing challenges and getting things done for the folks we're honored to serve. But stay tuned, there's still more to come.